Gennady was able to stand his ground, and now we're here finally getting the rematch with Canelo. With all the drama that went down, with all the well, I guess I was telling Gennady he likes drama show, but not this kind of drama. What kind of fight are you expecting come fight night?
Well, it wasn't because of the negotiations. I think it's because of the cancellation, because of the VADA testing, because of things that have been said from team to team, from Canelo talking to me like he did at the press conference. All those things add up, and I think that because of that, there's going to be a little animosity in between them, and I think that it may make for a more explosive fight.
I mean, you mentioned a little bit of bad blood. Can we expect, or do you think that Canelo will stand in the middle and fight more? Because I know you were critical of him moving around more than we expected on the first fight.
No, I don't expect him to stand still, stand in the middle. What I expect him to do is attack Golovkin, not punch out of reaction, not punch in defensive manner. Try to knock out Golovkin like you said you were, because when that happens, and that means that they're both at range, that means that whomever's a better boxer, whomever's a better puncher, whomever's smarter is going to land the shot that they land. But if one guy is just throwing punches out of desperation and running, it's difficult for the other guy to attack. So I don't expect them to stand still, no. But I expect him to fight a little harder or a little longer and not in spurts so that he can knock out this guy.
I overheard you say that you always would like your fighters to get the knockout. I know Gennady, he said that he wants that knockout, have no doubt. To do that, what does Gennady have to do? Does he have to cut off the ring more effectively, attack the body some more? What does he have to do?
I think that it takes two to fight. If the other guy doesn't want to fight, it doesn't matter what Golovkin does. It doesn't matter. He can run at him, and the guy still runs faster. It's impossible to do that when the other guy does not want to engage. But people talk about go to the body. Canelo didn't go to the body either, and that's how he knocked out 3 or 4 guys in his last 3 or 4 fights. So all that is part of 2 guys wanting to show the public who the best fighter is.
With the IBF stripping Gennady, were you guys ready to just move on and fight, try to get that title back? Because I know his initial plan was to get all the bets, become the undisputed champion.
We've moved on. It's unfortunate that these organizations have agendas. These organizations don't seem to take into consideration that there's very few fighters that come along that can unify a division. Evander did it, Bernard did it, Terrence just did it not too long, a couple, 3 years ago. And I think when that is available to a fighter, that fighter is probably a great fighter. That's probably a fighter who's going to go into the Hall of Fame. So I think these organizations, instead of having an agenda on what they want, they have to take into consideration that this is for our sport. It's not just for their organization, it's for the sport in general. And have a little more leniency, have a little more consideration, so to allow them to accomplish those things for our sport.
I want to go back to one more thing about Canelo. The fact that he doesn't want to have a joint press conference, and Gennady said that he doesn't want to look into his eyes and just wait until fight night. What do you make of all this?
No, Golovkin didn't say he didn't want this. He says Canelo doesn't want to look into his eyes. What I make of that is that Canelo knows that he'll get knocked out next time, and he doesn't want to show any kind of weakness. I think that Canelo's an exceptional fighter, but have a more exceptional fighter on this side. So doesn't want to, I'm not going to say he's afraid, but doesn't want to have any kind of eye contact until fight time. But fight time, hopefully they have more eye contact than they did the first time.
Well, Abel, thank you very much for your time, and can't wait for fight night.
I can't wait either.